Hi Advanced RPAK. In today's video, we are going to start working on Etude. Now, if you remember in our live class, we talked a little bit about Etude and the form that it's in. And I had mentioned that's in an A, B, A prime form. Now, that's some weird, complicated way to think of it. So instead, we're going to make it into shapes, okay? So Etude, there is a triangle part, a square part, and then a different triangle part. So we'll call this blue triangle, blue square, and a black triangle. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to teach you how to play the blue triangle. Okay, once you've learned this part, you've pretty much learned the whole, like half the song, because you're going to play the blue triangle 2 times. Okay, so we're just going to go 4 notes at a time. And I'm going to try to go as slow as possible, but as always, you can go back and rewatch parts of the video, pause if you need to, and figure it out, and look at your notes that I put on Class Dojo for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's just start our blue triangle, okay? You are going to start on your A string with 1 finger down, okay? And then you're going to move over to your open D string. Plop down 3 fingers, and then an open A. Okay, so you're going to be bouncing around between your A and your D string. Okay, starting on A string, 1, open D, 3 fingers D, open A. Those are the first 4 notes of the blue triangle. It goes like this. And then guess what? The next 4 notes, you're going to play the same exact thing. Okay, starting with 1 finger on A, open D, 3 fingers on D, and then open A. Okay, so this is the beginning of the blue triangle. Let's do it again one more time. Ready? Starting with 1 finger on your A string. Okay, here we go. Repeat it. And well, bam, you've already learned the first 8 notes of Etude. Okay, so now let's do the next 4. You're also going to start with 1 finger on your A string. Okay, you're going to go 1A, 3A, low 2, 1 on your A string. Okay, so all those 4 notes are on your A string. You're not going to be jumping around anymore. You're going to stay on your A string. You're going to go 1, 3, low 2, 1. Okay, again, these are the next 4 notes, all in your A string. Oh, sorry, I added a note there. So let's add the 4 notes before that. You're also going to start with 1 finger on your A, so 1A, D, 3D, A, 1 on A, 3 on A, low 2, 1. So it sounds like this. Okay, so the very first 4 notes that you learned, you play that twice, and then you play those next 4 that are all on your A string. So it'll go like this. Okay, so that's the first part of the blue triangle. I know, this blue triangle is really long. All right, let's go to the next 4 notes. You're going to start with an open A, open D, open A, 1 on A. Again, it's open A, open D, open A, 1. Let's just do it without me saying it. Pretty simple, right? Okay, let's add those 4 notes before that one that were all on your A string, starting with 1 finger A, 3A, low 2A, 1A, open A, open D, open A, 1. Getting it so far? Okay, I'm going to play all the way back to the beginning up to that point. Okay, see if you can point to the notes in your music as I play them. Are you ready? Or if you want to play it with me, you can too. Here we go. So this is from the very beginning, okay? Pretty, isn't it? Okay, so we're halfway through Blue Triangle. Let's learn the next 4 notes, okay? So you ended with 1 finger on your A string. Now you're going to plop your second finger down for a low 2. Okay, you're going to go low 2 on A, open D, open A, and then 1 on A. Again, that's a low 2 on your A string. Find your A string. Low 2, open D, open A, 1 on A. So it sounds like this. And then just like the beginning of Etude, you're going to repeat those 4 notes right there. So you play that twice, okay? So let me go through it again with you. Low 2 on A, open D, open A, 1 on A, low 2, open D, open A, 1. So think real quick in your head, what are the 4 notes there that you're going to play twice, okay? You're going to start on your A string with a low 2, open D, open A, 1. Low 2, open D, open A, 1. Okay, so it goes like this. Let's see if we can go all the way back to the beginning up to that spot. Okay, so here we go, very beginning. You'll see the finger numbers on your screen here. Okay, this is from the very beginning of the Blue Triangle. Oh, bam, there you go. Okay, we are almost done learning the Blue Triangle. I know, that's a lot of notes, right? Yeah, you got this. Okay, so it's just 4 more notes after that. Ready? So the last 4 notes of the Blue Triangle, you're going to start with a low 2 on your A string again, okay? And because you're my advanced kiddos, I want you to put 4 fingers down for E instead of playing your open E string, 3 on A, and a low 2. So let me repeat that, okay? You're going to start with low 2 on A, 4 on A, 3 on A, low 2. Sounds like this. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I'm going to start from the very beginning of Blue Triangle and play to the end of Blue Triangle. And what your job is, you're going to point in your music as I play each note. Okay, or you can play pizzicato. Or actually another thing that might help you is if you just play the string that the note is on. So if it says A string, no matter what number it is, I want you to just pluck that A string, okay? If that makes sense to you, I want you to try it. Otherwise, play along or point at your notes. Okay, so here's the very beginning of Blue Triangle. And that's it. That's blue triangle, okay? Were you able to keep up and point to each note as I played it? Okay, so now I'm gonna play it again, one more time, but this time with my bow, okay? And I want you this time to try and do it pizzicato along with me, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, nice and slow. And that's the end of Blue Triangle. In the song Etude, you can have blue triangle, blue triangle. So you basically play that part again to get to the next. And then later in the next video, I'll show you how to do the square part, okay? So if you're struggling, you're not really sure what you're doing wrong with your fingers for Etude, for the blue triangle, come bug me. Make an appointment with me for my office hours, and I'd be glad to help you, okay? Otherwise, if you feel like you got a hang of it and you want to try the next video, move on. Maybe you need to rewatch this one, and that's okay, all right? You got to take your time. Go slow and really see if you can work out those fingers, okay? Until the next video, good luck.